Okay, team, good morning. How are we all doing? We have an awesome strength leg session today. So I've got a mix of weights. I've got heavier and then I've got slightly lighter. We're going to be focusing on solid strength repetitions today. And then I do also have my band just for one exercise. Don't worry if you haven't got one, you can do it without. If you've got one, grab it because it's going to help us to hit the side parts of our legs a little bit more. I also have my step out. So you can use, of course, a chair. You can use the couch. We're not going to be stepping up onto it. We're just going to be using it for Bulgarian deadlifts today. So we're going to have the foot behind. So if you are using a chair, make sure it's pushed up against the wall. Couch can work well. Yeah, we're good to go. And then we're going to be leaning on it as well. So we're going to be down on the floor and leaning over it. So those are your options. We're going to get warmed up. We're going to get ready to go, get these legs fired up and sorted. So let's go. Starting off, hands onto hips. Always like to just open up the hips with some circles, so rotating around. Just take, oh yeah, just get a nice little click or a pop going on. Back the other way. So start them smaller, and as we go around, we can gradually make them bigger. Just starting to. Let's do one more. Bring the feet together. We're going to place the hands onto the knees. Rotate round. So let's do this. Just warm up through the knees, through the ankles. Always want that big. We are clicking on the floor. Oh, that's my friend. Stand up on that. Back to the other way. And bring the feet slightly apart, toes slightly out. Let's go for squats. So just warming up through the glutes. Make sure that the back's straight. Fire up, make sure the weight's through the heels and we get the squeeze of the glutes at the top of the movement. And then going arms by the ears, bring the elbows back. Let's do good morning. So fairly straight leg again. Press your weight through your heels as you stand up. That engagement in through core. Squeeze your butt as you lift. 2 more. And then 1. And then we're just going to roll it all the way down to the floor. In fact, before we go there, I'm just going to make sure this door's shut because it sounds really loud. We're in there watching the Olympics. Let's bring it down to the floor. So head rolls down towards the floor. Just hang at the bottom. Cross the arms over. Rotate round from one side to the other. And then bringing it all the way out. We're going to take one leg round. We're going to open out, hand back down, sit it back, other side. Our leg comes around towards the foot, rotate it, bring it back, sit back, go again. Round. So just move it around speed. We're just opening out through the hips. Open out through the spine. Get the body nice and warm. We're going to do one more on each side. This time we're going to hold it. We're going to reach it forward. We're going to rotate it round. Then center. Round. Back to center. 2 more. Ooh. Now last one. Bring it back. Sit back. Change sides. Bring the hips down. Reach the arm. Rotate to the outsides of the feet. One more. And then release. Bring both legs in. Low squat. Straighten out. Low squat. Straighten out. 2 more. Keep the chest lifted as we come into that low squat. So allow the head to look up. and the spine to lengthen. Bring it back all the way down onto the knees. Just sink back. Bringing it up. Just want to release through the spine, so take the spine up, drop it down, and up, and down. And then just come side to side. So we always get that tightness in those hips. We'll bring it round to the front. Heels on the floor, chest lifted. Drop one knee in, and then the other. And then we're just going to do our 90-90 little wiggle move to finish it off. So come round to the side, drop over to one side, bring the knees up to center, rotate, drop over. If you need to put the hands behind you, you can do it with the hands on the floor to support. If you can do it without the assistance of your arms, then doing that. One more on each side. And one last time, knees into the center. Oh, my glutes feel a little bit tender today when doing that one. Bring it in. If you can, bring it forward one last time. Into low squat. Wiggle those knees out wide. Last time, stretch it out. Stretch. Bend the knees, roll up through the spine. A little release through the neck. Okay, so we've got two main blocks. We're going to be doing each block 3 times through, so it is a real focus on the overload of the muscle. We're going to be going deep, getting those legs really working. So I'm going to be using both my heavier ones and then one lighter one. So we're doing a Bulgarian deadlift. So just note that I'm standing on my mat just for the purposes of the camera, but if you're stood on your mat, you may wobble a little bit more. So we take the foot behind, little hop forwards. So it's not a Bulgarian split squat, it's a Bulgarian deadlift. So we've got this staggered position and we're going to tip forwards and push back up. Now, if this feels too much, of course, you can scale it back by putting the hand on the floor and do the same position. You can do it with one weight. You can do it with no weight. So lots of options for you to scale. We're going to do one leg, then the other. Exercise number 2 is our weighted kickback. So we're going to be down onto the floor, onto the knees. We place the weight into the pit of the knee pit. Elbows on, grouping that weight, and then kick back. Keeping the foot fairly flexed, so we're really hitting into the glutes. It is a booty, peachy, glutey workout today. So those are your 2 exercises. Obviously we've got 2 legs, so we're going to do the full 45 seconds on each leg. Challenge yourself to do the hardest that you're able to do whilst maintaining form. You can always scale it back as you need to. Are we ready to go? Of course we are. So grab your weight, find your balance. Also, I'm doing toe tucked under because I don't have any shoes on. You can make it even harder by releasing the toe so that you've got even more balance into this front leg. Find your balance. Make sure that we are a little bit forward so we can see the toes. Drop down, here we go. So we drop, slight bend in the knee, push through the heel to lift up. The back remains straight and the abdominals, of course, are engaged. So it's the tip forward like we normally would on the deadlift position. Still getting that slight bend in the knee. We press through the heel as we lift, and just like I did where we are utilising our balance. There is a chance of wobbling, so we've got to keep the core even strong. Keep the shoulders back, spine elongated. Release, change sides. Same thing on the other side. Get ready, shoulders back. Set, go. Down. Now what's key on this is that the neck and spine is in alignment. So as you're coming down, you don't want to keep looking forward because that causes you to have the chin up. The head should try to stay all in one line. Use that breathing. Really focus on that balance because this balance work so great for keeping our knees, our ankles strong. Of course, if you feel anything that doesn't feel quite right, scale as you need. Remember, you can always come to here and do it with the foot on the floor, release. We're now going to come onto the floor, kneeling position, weight into the back of the knee. Little squeeze on the weight, leaning forward, foot is flexed, ready, set, here we go. So we lift the heel, up behind, breathe out as we lift, and notice the difference between just going small like this here versus really lifting up, getting deep into that muscle, making it work. We still want the belly engaged here because that protects our spine, keeps our movement solid. And seconds to go. Oh. Rest it. Change sides. Careful, careful as you switch it over. That's probably not the best transition I've ever done. From one side to the other. Over, draw that belly in, find your stable space, and let's go. You do enjoy these, because you're going to really feel your butt working. So keeping that foot flexed, so it's really keeping isolated. It's not just into the glute, it's this top part of the boot, the booty. That we want nice, perky, peachy butt cheeks. No one likes a flat ass. Come on. Keep them round. Keep them perked. Of course, these bigger muscles is what helps to keep our metabolic rate elevated all day long. Rest. Go back up to stand. In fact, I might like to wait for this first round. Really hard. You want to sustain 4. So don't worry, feel into it. So tune in to how your body feels. So this weight feels much better for me to be able to sustain 4. Yeah, we want to lift heavy because that's how we stimulate our muscle growth. We get toned, lean, defined muscles. We also want to burn a little bit of body fat. So we want to lift heavy for that, but we don't want to compromise our form. Tip it forward. Put your weight into that heel. Sustain your balance. And rest. Change sides. I'll put the plank as hard as I do. Change sides. Find your balance. Roll those shoulders back. Engage your belly button. 3, 2, 1. Forward. Slight bend in that knee so you drop forward. You feel that weight go in towards the heel. Push your heel into the floor. How you put yourself back up to stand. Remember, if you needed to, you could always go single weight, in which case you could use opposite arm. You can always go no weight. You can still feel the work. Lots of options for you to scale here. Keep it going, you've got 10 seconds. Best, well done. Back down onto the floor, onto the knees. weight into the back of the knee. Make sure it feels secure. A little squeeze. Flex the foot. That's going to help you to squeeze. Here we go. Now what I'm quite wary of is that you don't want to be lifting so high that we get this overarch in the lower back. We don't want the back to be working or compromised. We want to get the butt. Use the breath. So we're breathing out as we lift. Straight down my microphone. Sorry if that was a bit loud. Keep that work. Keep that work rate going. And this is a session to challenge your strength, challenge that form, challenge the range of your movement. Rest. And of course, even the leg that's on the floor is working to help stabilize. So we're still getting the work into both sides. Ready, set. Flexed. Don't let the core just completely let go. We want to keep that activated. We want to keep it strong. Strong core is what helps you to make movement big.
I'm running out of time. Every day goes by so fast.
Working with the breathing rate. Breathe out, up, inhale down. Keep it going. Come on, lift that foot up high as we can. And rest, well done. We've got one round to get through. Back on your feet. Choose your level. Take ownership of your workout. Go. We want solid position. We want to stay true to the movement. And we want to feel it in all the right places. So, butt cheeks, a little bit of hamstrings, and then like I said, we're working the strength really in the ankles and the knees as they work hard to stabilize the body, especially like when you stood on a mat. We get that extra little bit of proprioception work. Breathe it out on the way up. Smooth down. Help a lift. Keep your belly. Almost there. Stay with it. And rest. Woo! Other side. Find your space. Set your position. Ready, set. Here we go. Stay strong, team. Stay with the work. Keep that intensity on. We want to feel those muscles working and working hard. Dropping down as low as feels okay for you. Keeping that back and neck in alignment. So the chin's just slightly tucked in. I'm really having to work with the breathing because I'm not gonna lie, this is burning. Come on, come on. One more good one and rest. Well done. Nice. Deep breaths in between. Here we go. Remember, solid. You don't want to lean over too much to one side either. Try and activate that core so that the body remains level. We drive that heel up towards the ceiling. Come on. Big as we can on the last few. We're almost done with this block. Come on, give it your best. Well done. roll it over. Tuck it in nice and snug so it feels safe and secure. Flex that foot. Here we go. Big rest coming up after this one.
The lake has turned to a golden sun. Oh, I'll never get tired. I just wanna dance, just wanna.
Let's do the heel. Imagine your heel going up towards the ceiling. Feel that extra little bit of work when you get that lift and pause at the top. See if you can get an extra millimeter out of it. Come on, work with the breathing. 5 seconds to go. That's just over 5. Come on. And wowzers. Okay. Whoa. Get rid of. Next block. Grab a drink. Shake those legs out. This is when we're going to slide into the band and if you have one. Don't worry if you haven't, you can still do the same moves. So you've got a band, we're going to be placing it just above the knees. The band really just helps us to utilise into the side of the legs, glute medius, side of the butt. 2 exercises, 3 times through. We are doing a deep pull squat. So down, halfway, down, all the way. Then we're going to get rid of the weight and we're going to do side stepping squat. You could actually hold on to a weight if you wanted to, but especially if you've got the band, they should feel heavy enough. Are we ready then? Shoulders back, chest lifted. Here we go. Down. So what are we doing? We're pressing through our heels so we get almost like a tip under the butt at the top as we squeeze. If you've got the band, of course we're wanting to prevent these knees dropping inward. So that's how we have to activate down the side of the legs. But you can still do that even if you've not got a band. Try and press the knees slightly outwards. Be aware, although I don't want you to look down the entire time, we can look down and check and see that the knees are tracking over the toes. Rest. Hold your weight, you can ditch it. We're going to do those side steps. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. So we stay down, we press out. If you've got the band, don't let the band just snap your leg in. You want to control. Think about being smooth. If you've no band, stay low. Still keep it nice and steady. What other thing that happens is we tend to do this when we're in this position for a long time. So really try and keep the head up and looking forwards on this one. So keep the shoulders back and the back remains nice and straight. It's burning, right? Yeah. Strong legs. Nice round butt. Whew. Rest. 1 down, 2 to go. Do a bit of a waddle walk like you've got your ankles and squat pulse, ready, set. So we're down, hover, keeping the tension, pressing through the heels on that hover so we come halfway. Down, trying to get the butt so the legs come parallel with the floor before all the way up. Keep those knees pressing outwards. Keep a smile on your face because it always helps. Working leg strength. Woo! Rest it, well done. breathe. Okay, give your legs a little bit of a do what you're gonna do. Ready, set, position. Wide steps. Try and stay low. Knuckles, excuse me. Dependent on the strength of this band. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put the strong one on today. Now I'm questioning that decision. But I went for it because you can always take it off, right? Come on, team. I know, I can feel it too. But this is what we're here for. It's what we live for. The burn. Feel alive. And then a little bit dead afterwards. But in the long run, more alive. We do this because it brings us energy. It gives us the strength that we need. Rest. To live the life with energy. To do the things that we want to do. 1 round to go on these. Set your position. Go. Reset your posture. Reset your focus. Come on. We are in to the thick. Keep pressing through those heels. So on the hover, really push down into the floor. Oh, come on. Make the most of every repetition.
When you're down and you stare at your window, hoping that you'll come up with some
I
words
just
to
like to think that
say.
you're waking up the next day and rest. You think about our time here together and how awesome it was and how much benefit you got from it. Side steps. Here we go. Nice and low. Are your shoulders back? Is your back straight? Check that we're not rounding or losing that position. If you need to come up a little bit, come up at the ends, then get back down and get into it. Come on, I want you to give it everything now. We're almost at the end of this block. And with just a very small finisher to get through. 3, 2, relax. Have yourselves a drink. For the finisher, you're going to need a heavy dumbbell or a big back kettlebell, even better, because we're going to be swinging. Shoulders are back, belly in, swing. We then have a body weight squat. You can jump them if those legs have got anything left in there. And then we're going to come down and we're going to do a plank. Okay? We're going to be doing 30 seconds work for each exercise. So swing, squat, plank. 3 times through, no rest. Starting with your heavy weight or kettlebell for the swing. Shoulders are back like we did in that deadlift position. Let me drop my weight. Go. So breath out on the way up. Keep it going. And that's how hard I'm working. I've got snot coming out my nose. That's how hard we want to work for you guys. So tip forward, slight bend in the knees. Power it on the way up. We feel it in the abs and the ass. That's what we're here for today. Utilize that breath out. Powerful. Weight down, body weight squat. Down and lift. I want you to move that a little bit quicker on the knees. If you want to, we can have that jump. Yeah, I can feel the jumps. I can feel the jumps. The energy, show me it. Come on. 10 seconds. 5. Come on, come on. Down into plank. Palms facing down. Shoulders forward. Tailbone tucked under. Now think about getting this position so the butt's not sticking out. It's tucked under the pelvis. Lower abdominals are activated. Inhale, and every time you breathe out, as though you're squeezing a sponge inside of your belly, and you're lifting the pelvic floor up and in. And release. Round 2. Straight into it. There's no rest until the end. So you're gonna feel out of breath. I might have to shut up because I'm still going to talk. Shoulders are back. Come on. Keep the arms relaxed. Squats, jump, or just go for speed. I just want you to keep moving, whatever you get to do. Listen to your body, but honestly ask yourself, if you've got that bit more, don't slack off yet. We've shown up today, you may as well put the work in. Plank, go. This down, it down. If you can, arms are flat on the floor like this. If you need to, you can interlock the hands. If you're feeling it in your back, or drop to the knees. Third and final round, team. Go, go. This is it. The penultimate one. You've got this. This is what we do. We work hard. We feel good. We put our effort. We put our focus in. We keep it going. Breath out. Use that breathing. You're gonna need it to get through. Squats. Scale back if you need. I might do a couple here. Come on, come on. It's not over yet. I want to feel the energy from you guys. I want to know that you went all in. I don't want to feel like I should have really given you another round. Come on, team. 10 seconds here. Plank, left hand. Excuse my breathing. But hopefully you're doing the same. So come on. Lock in those abs. You breathe out. Like you're squeezing a sponge. You pull the pelvic floor up and in. Belly. 3, 2, 1. And that is that. Hopefully your muscles felt that. Hopefully there's a little bit of sweat going on. There definitely is.